Welcome back to the Nomad 360 channel. It's great to have you guys back for another review. Today, we will be looking at a brand out of Russia with a strong enthusiast following, Vostok, and two watches from their Amphibia line. The Vostok company was founded in 1942 when one of the watchmaking plants of Pyotr was evacuated to Chistopol, a small town in Russia during the Battle of Moscow. The factory produced only defense equipment during the war but transitioned to mechanical watches right after World War II. Named after the Vostok space program, the watchmaking company mostly created timekeeping devices for the military, such as the Commander's Key. That experience led to the birth of the Amphibia line, Vostok's steel dive watch with a 200-meter water resistance. The Amphibia name for these watches evokes a sense of suitability for both on land and under the sea, but the designers of these watches had major concerns. For one, the Russians did not have equipment to match those of Swiss watchmaking. In their case, they had to come up with out-of-the-box solution to build a watch that is tough without having much to work with themselves. For Amphibia watches, you would notice some common features despite the drastically different appearance. Firstly, not only do they have similar crystal profile, they have the exact same chunky crown and both features a bi-directional bezel. The two watches from these divers line also features an unusual combination for their handset: broad arrow for the hour hand, stick pin for the minute, and lollipop for the seconds. However, appearance-wise, they look completely different. Let's start with the Scuba dude. This watch features a squarish cushion case and a teal dial. The all-polished case of the watch measures at 41mm wide and 15mm thick, but with a 45mm lug-to-lug, it's quite a wearable watch. This 710 Scuba dude includes a filing bracelet which is polished as with the case, but it felt cheap from the hollow links to the press clasps and would benefit from a leather strap to add on to the more fun personality that this watch has. On the other hand, despite being only 2mm larger, the modern 90 is not nearly as wearable. This is because the tonneau-shaped case occupies a large area on the visual aesthetics when on the wrist, which on the contrary, is all brushed. Then we have the dial, which is reminiscent of a panerai. It features large indexes at every hour but is numbered only at 3, 6, 9 and 12. It also states Amphibia in Russian as opposed to the Vostok branding. The polished bezel has a scallop edge and looks distinctively military with rule markings instead of the typical bezel markings. While these watches have their very own distinct look, their design features are more geared towards practicality. If you are wondering how the features of these watches serve their purposes, check out our Nomad 360 blog, where we talk about how Vostok rely on a practical-based ethos for their manufacturing of these watches. Link to the article and blog is in the description below. Thank you for staying with us till the end. Press the like button below if you enjoyed watching and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. See you guys on the next one.